through Twitch because the RTMP worked when we set it up the first time. Then my computer crashed and it
Right.
didn't decide to work.
Okay. I have an ad. I'll let you know when I'm done with the ad.
Oh,
Let's see. I
oh,
have it
now
up.
the ad comes through the stream for a second. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Are you getting that Call of Duty ad like I am?
Yeah. Get a little some bullets in there for a second.
Definitely Super Monkey Ball 2.
All right. Let me just.
Okay.
Yeah, Adrian. Are you
The
checking it
game
right
is a
now?
little quiet, but I hear all the mics.
Testing, testing.
So the
The game
game's
is
a
a
little
little
quiet.
quiet.
I can change that.
I,
The
I
only-
can I can hear myself just
Okay.
briefly when I put it up.
Okay. Say I can hear you.
So testing.
That's weird because I have the exact same setup as when it was echoing.
Yeah, I mean, nothing is
Don't change
echoing.
anything.
Everything's good.
Just don't change anything when we go live. There may be like a slight echo when we start, but just see if it balances itself out.
Okay.
But I think we'll just go ahead and go with this. So you'll be live in about a minute, man. Good luck on your next run.
Thanks.
So when you join the stream again, like the other time?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We go from one run to an even more broken run. This one's a lot harder to do, though. It's a lot more technically challenging. Oh, I need to write down was my SMG last processor.
Welcome back, everyone. We're continuing our Monkey and a Ball shenanigans with CMDR doing Super Monkey Ball 2, and I've been told that this run is significantly more broken.
This is a lot more challenging. If you do any percent for this run, you can complete this in like 6 minutes. As usually estimates like not 6 minutes, but I'll be telling you how to get the 6 minutes. So if everyone's ready, I'll launch into this run. Okay. Are you good to go on your end?
See, I think I'm good to go.
Okay.
So far, I don't see anybody mentioning audio issues yet.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll do a countdown starting from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So this is, thank you. This is Super Monkey Ball 2. So previously I talked about a speed boost. I'm going to try to go for it. I got it. Nice. So that speed boost saves you 3 seconds every time you do it. And that adds up to be quite a bit in a 6-track run. As you're noticing, there's a lot more racers this go around. They decided that 4 was lame, so they went with 8. And you're going to see a lot more that's exactly what I was saying, that this game's more broken. So the rails, for some reason, in Super Monkey Ball 2 speed you up, and if you go a little too fast, you might go straight through like we did there. Obviously, I only lost a second to that. We want to use these rails to our advantage because we can go, like you can see the mile per hour gauge, you go into turns like over 300 miles an hour. If we can control it. It's a lot harder. I might actually use some pause strats to keep from dying. This is the first time that you'll see these rail strats. You won't see them on the next one, but you'll see them in some future runs where we use bounces and things. Let's see if I can't boost. There we go. Oh, see, got a lot faster there. Because we cap out normally at about 90, and now we capped out there at 140. And that's where you get a lot of the really fast runs in Super Monkey Ball 2, is running the rails. So we got the first track done. As you can see, 8 computer players this go around. We'll be using some of them to our advantage coming up here. So hold on. I got it the second time. Awesome. So I was mentioning any percent earlier. Any percent, if you've seen a Mario Kart Wii run, I know, a Sega Marathon, etc. If you know the idea, oh, hold on, Mimi's being, okay, thank you Mimi for not knocking us off. If you know the idea of an ultra shortcut, where you skip major parts of the section, there's ultra shortcuts in this game. It requires a lot of precise, be careful, oh, there we go. It requires a lot of precise inputs going backwards, hitting the goal at the right point, and using the respawn sections that are in Super Monkey Ball. But you can finish most of these courses in less than a minute. I'm going to play this safe here. It could be, okay, that works. It could be not safe if I get knocked around. That's the only RNG that you'll ever find in this is, hey, you just got whacked from the side. As you can see, oh, here we go. This is where things can get a little dicey. Some of the computer players have issues with this course because they just kind of like bounce around. We're going to use riding on the side here to our advantage to pick up some speed. I mentioned also in the other run handicap. And we're going to use handicap here if I don't whack myself like I did there. We use handicap to speed ourselves up, and that will come in useful on this third course where we can really abuse handicap. So yeah, we didn't get first. Life happens. Does Super Monkey Ball 2 have any shortcuts where you literally skip the entire course? Yes. You're not going to see me do it as this is no shortcuts. I did not get the boost there, but this is the one course that I can actually not really worry about a boost. This is Clockwork Tower, and the skip you'll see the pros do is they go off to the right here and land on the other side. It saves 3 seconds every time. That adds up to 12 seconds during the run. It's pretty precise, not going to lie. I only ever have gotten it once in practice, and that's building up a lot of speed, abusing how handicaps work. Because after you get the first one, you can just continue going. As you're going to see, all of the computer players for some reason stop there. We're just going to use the side and all these boosts to our advantage. And you're going to notice I'm going to use these middle boosts for the beginning. And then towards the end, or on the last lap, I'm going to use the last boost because it's the fastest getting to the finish line, but the landing slows you down because you end up missing some boosts. I'll show you here. So we use these middle boosts for the regular laps, and so we can land here. Oh, Mimi, come on, man. And so we can hit those first boosts. As I said, if I wanted to skip, I would jump off to the right here. As this is no shortcuts, they would frown upon that. So we're going to make a sharp turn here, and we're going to hit these boosts, because these boosts are faster. And we got 22s, 23s, it's pretty good. So we're halfway done with this run. Yeah, it goes by pretty fast. And this is a broken track. So you're going to notice I'm going to start behind here for the handicap boost. You're going to notice, yeah, like everyone fell off there. There is a shortcut that you can do that you just launch into that billboard at the beginning. And you respawn on the top there. It saves quite a bit of time because it respawns you here. Staying alive. And I think it saves 12 seconds every time. It's the biggest skip here. It's also kind of dependent on these bounces here, because you can just glide off like I did there if you heard behind me. But other than that, this magma track has some issues with its terrain to where it's really bouncy in the turns. We're going to try... The last thing you want to do is fall off back onto the track there, because that loses several seconds. I'm going to say it loses about 13 seconds if I did my math right in my head. This is looking to be a really good lap here. The world record for no shortcuts is 9 minutes and 59 seconds. I have a 10:59 as my PB, which isn't as impressive as Super Monkey Ball Run. However, there's a lot of movement up in his... Oh, there went a computer player into the open void. That's what can happen if you don't do some lines ups right. There we go. So that was the fourth track. It can be pretty difficult at times if you're not careful. It's not the most difficult track, in my opinion. This is the most difficult track. Let's see if we can't get this opening boost. I got the opening boost. That's going to save us 3 seconds there. As you can see, the computer players like to bounce you around here at this beginning. We normally use that to our advantage and go on their inside, but as I started on the outside, I didn't get the chance to use it. There's a lot of really sweet movement optimization here. You're going to see I'm going to do a boost here, and I'm going to bounce off the wall. That saves roughly like a second or so. I'm going to be going for the hardcore strats, which is bouncing here. Hopefully I don't hit that. I didn't. That saves another 2 to 3 seconds every time you do it. There is a half a second skip you can do with that corner right there, because there's still collision there, so you can kind of glide on the air and save like half a second. It's a little difficult because you can just then drop straight to the floor. And there's that collision as well. But this is looking like a really good race 5 so far. I'm probably going to eat my words coming right here. Nope, we whacked it perfectly. I also like if there's computers in front of me to allow them to hit me coming up here. That saves a little bit of speed time. Anytime you can use the computer players to your advantage. This one might suck. Okay, it worked kind of well in my favor. Normally I'd like fly off the map, but I didn't, so I'm not going to complain. Go to the inside there, and making up little time as we go. So that was the 5th course. We got one more course left. I wonder what the justification for that drop not being a shortcut is. Probably because you can reach it from the top of the course. I did not get the boost there, and this is the one course I do need a boost on. This is the final course you'll see. It's boost galore, and as a baby, pray that I don't get knocked off. We're going to hit as many of these boosts as we can. We're going to cut to the inside here, and we're going to hit as many boosts as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. As you can see, my speed is slowly getting faster. And I'm dodging the pegs. The pegs will knock you off. And it is a saves in speedrunning if you can actually save the run from that. I'm going to be going for that. That saves a little bit of time. I've actually lost PBs to not doing that turn properly. So this is the final lap of the run. You're going to see I'm just kind of all alone here. Boosting my way around. Going around here. And we got one more straightaway here. And then one last turn. And as long as I dodge these pegs, we should be in pretty good shape for a decent marathon run. And this last boost that I missed. Right up to the top here. We're going to cut this corner. And time is right now.
GG, very nice.
GG on my end. That's an 11:02, which is 3 seconds off PB.
Wow.
Which is not bad for the issues I had in race 3 and in race 2. Race 2 had a lot of issues. I lost 6 seconds to that, and I lost another 2 seconds in race 3. They got an 11 on their end, which is pretty good. Can you get the boost at the beginning? Yes, you can. It's... someone planned it out to be like a 3 or 5 frame window, which is kind of interesting to think about. But you can work. It revolves around, and this is a tip for everyone, it revolves around taking your controller stick back for the whole time, and once it says go, you have to press A and up on the control stick at the same time. But yeah, that is Super Monkey Ball 2 Grand Prix, no shortcuts, and a pretty decent time. Hope you all enjoy. I'll be back to close this marathon on Sunday.
All right, thank you so much for those runs. Any other last words to say?
No, just enjoy all the awesome
Okay.
runs.
Thank you so much. So up next to close the car block, we have the Lawnmower Man, any% hard by Dagran.